Hi everyone, I'm here for this week's happiness strategy and I'm coming to you from my backyard. I'm just out here doing some cleanup in my garden boxes, and it relates to this week's strategy, which is all about creating space in our physical environments in order to remind ourselves to create space in our overall lives. So I'm out here just doing that kind of cleanup, that fall harvest, and I came across this beautiful green pepper that was hiding among some other goodies. And as I was out here, I just really wanted to get outside. I'd been out, inside working all morning, and just had this urge to get out and be outside and just sort of just let go of all the busyness of my creative energy and my thoughts, and to just get outside. And as I was out here cleaning up and creating space, getting rid of weeds and collecting that sort of last seasonal harvest, I was just reminded of how important it is for us to remember this important lesson that nature provides us with the different seasons, which is to move with life and to not always be on a dead run, to create space in our lives to just be, and to not always be pushing and striving. When we look at the different seasons, here in the northern hemisphere in the spring, I got out here and cleaned up after winter and planted all my seeds and enjoyed the reaps of that through summertime, a different season, and then into fall, where there's more harvest. It is traditionally harvest time, and then time to do our cleanup into winter, which is just kind of a barren period. And so really applying this mindset over to our lives, that that there is a cyclical nature to all things, including us. And in order to get back in tune with our natural tendencies and to really tune into our own inner wisdom, I do believe that we need to create that space for ourselves to really be able to tune in and hear what it is that we're needing, or that wisdom that's kind of urging us to take those next steps, whatever they are, whether it's a step back or a step forward, to really give ourselves the gift of that time to hear. And then the more that we do that, the more we're going to trust ourselves to take those steps forward and to really guide ourselves from that place of within, rather than having all of the external noise and pressures, which in today's world really is it's a really striving type world, to keep up with just all of the different pressures and noise and information that's coming at us all the time. So I invite everybody this week to either just carve out that time for themselves, for some nice quiet self-reflection, or to really tune in to what it is that you need and follow through. And if you need kind of a further reminder of that, it is really quite powerful to do some space scrubbing, whether that's cleaning out a cupboard or a drawer, and or your garden like I've done. And as you're doing that, just to kind of think about how that feels when things that you no longer need or want, or things that are getting in the way, when you kind of clear those out of your physical path, and just notice how that feels on the other side when you're finished, and perhaps even just use that as inspiration for creating more of that in your daily life, in your own thoughts, and just in your overall being. Just to have some more space to tune into your own natural rhythms. So whatever you get up to this week, I hope that you have a nourishing week and that you take that time for yourself. And I look forward to connecting again soon. Thank you.